there's really not much to recap, to be honest.
Yeah. Gabriel got sentenced to 6 weeks in jail, and we went and saw it and laughed at him.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And now we're back on our way to go get Ulfgar.
Wow, you're pretty good at this. Looks like you can do the recap this time then, Liam.
Yeah.
That was the recap. We were live.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, we didn't leave the town yet, but as we last left off, he was being like dragged away. So.
Mm-hmm.
Are we hanging around for the 6 weeks?
No,
No.
we're not. But
No.
You could.
No.
No.
No. That's fine.
I want Ulfgar back.
Yeah, why would we make your job easier, Scott?
I mean, could.
Well,
I don't
numbers
think
already-
we'd just leave a party member, rotting in jail.
No, we
I
should.
mean, it's not like anyone's ever done that before.
It's not our problem anymore. Let's go.
I mean, he's at Club Med compared to what Ulfgar was in.
Or what Forrest was in.
We were actively trying to
Snap.
get to Ulfgar. Okay.
That's true. The last time you guys left someone in jail, they ended up with a thing in their head that tried to kill you. Throwing that out there.
Why? Why did you?
Oops. I wasn't there for that.
I was all ready to leave. And... Okay, but that was because of the Regent, and that was like in the capital. This is some little shitty town.
As far as anyone knows, the Regent's still on the loose.
Yeah, but
He could be hiding out in the town.
The Regent is Gabriel.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
That
I
would
mean,
be
I
a
could
problem.
look for him.
And now the Regent is getting pounded by Rico, his prison boyfriend.
No comment. I have both Gabriel's character sheet and Rio's character sheet, so however you guys want to do it. If you want to wait around so we can get Gabriel back this session, or if we want to wait and have me play my backup character while he's in prison, that's fine.
we have new character art. Let's go.
Well, we're eager to. We're just going to get Ulfgar. So, I mean, we don't really need Gabriel for that, right?
Is there visiting hours for the jail?
There are, but not for him. And that's not because he's who he is, it's because he's magic.
Oh,
And the
So
only
it feels
place with
kinda
the no
racist.
magic field is the courthouse. And court happens in the courthouse, so you can't interrupt court.
Would it be possible just to go in and have him, nod yes and no to questions?
What questions?
I don't know, do you want us to wait for you?
I'm about to lose my mind.
Also,
let's just go.
What he has to do. He's just spending his 6 weeks. We're gonna let him do it,
Are we gonna be... We're gonna leave him on his own for 6 weeks and then come back and hope that he's still here?
yeah, what's the?
I can send him a message.
That's true. Gidget can totally send him a message.
What's the climate with the whole Black Rose situation? Are people still actively going missing, or
Yep.
has that kind of died down since the attack from Slurring?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it probably has taken a sharp decline.
Are we worried that we might come back and there might not be Gabriel because the Black Rose snatched him from the jail?
Well, that's up to you guys to be worried about. As far as I can't make that call for you.
Would that be a genuine fear to have, given the local?
No, probably not.
Okay.
It hasn't like gone away. It's still happening, but it's way less in the open than it was before.
Respond with an emoji about how devious you feel about doing that to our character.
Boy, an emoji. But there's so many to choose from.
Are we talking that one? Maybe that one.
God, I'm so scared if you sent that one, Omega.
That one is
Oh,
even
no.
more worrisome.
That's even worse.
You can't see his eyes. You have no idea what he's thinking.
Yeah. His mouth is smiling, but his eyes aren't. Well, that. All right. Well.
Oh my god, it's the Jimmy. It's Jimmy.
No.
Just the Jimmy emoji.
Jimmy.
You know, Jimmy. The guy that made us blow up the whole town.
Oh,
So, leaving Gabriel behind then?
he's familiar, yeah.
Yeah, we'll check up on him as often as we can.
Will you now?
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Is it like
Wow.
how
Fallon's just committed to leaving up that relationship, isn't he?
how important to Gabriel or to Gidget is Gabriel?
He's likely Michael's brother.
Hmm.
Okay.
That a
Michael
given
abandoned you.
I mean, they could be cousins.
Much like Gabriel did in the place with the demon.
Definitely a grayscale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a grayscale for sure.
Gidget, I think you have a thing for people that abandon you. You might want to get that looked into.
People that abandon you, mistreat you.
That's a serious character flaw.
Well, it's just not perfect.
Toxic
Apparently.
and
Damn.
Maybe a little clean obsessive sometimes, you know.
Just a little.
violation.
Did it have to do with her mother abandoning her? And
Her
that whole
mother's
side of the
dead.
family? Well, that whole side of the family, right?
I didn't get to know them, and now they're dead. So
And whose fault is that?
Jimmy's, but
Wow.
Pointing the finger at someone else, but okay.
Wait, whose fault?
Hmm?
Gidget's?
yeah, okay.
No?
Are
No,
you
I don't
somehow
think it's
gonna
fault.
bring this around to blame Gabriel?
What?
Because that would be very much like you to do.
What?
sorry guys, it was Ulfgar's fault. It really was.
Yeah, somehow.
If he hadn't got sent
Well,
to hell, then we
actually-
would never have needed to
Technically,
get
yes.
that wrong. We would have never had to deal with Jimmy. So
Yeah.
it's Ulfgar.
See,
That-
we were desperate to get him out. We knew we were on a time frame, so went with the
In kind of a sick, twisted,
Ulfgar.
roundabout way, it sort of was Ulfgar's fault.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
Blue-haired son of
Well-
a bitch.
No, it's God's fault because if hell wasn't there in the first place.
which god?
I don't know.
When in
Or
doubt,
more.
blame the gods.
Sure as hell wasn't Kamadu.
I'd rather devour than gods than fear them.
Anyways.
There's that crazy talk we all love and know.
Mm-hmm.
I hate leaving
He's
him behind.
aggressively
but-
drinking from a cup.
I was
With a
so,
straw.
I was devouring the gods.
Can you devour the gods, like,
A civilized human being.
slurping the last couple drips? Yeah. Just let it go. You're not going to get the last bit out of the
I'm
cup.
getting my fucking money's worth.
Was it... What was it? Was it cherry limeade or something?
It was green tea from Panera.
Let it go.
No,
There's more where it came from, and it's mediocre at best.
it's actually pretty good. Whatever.
Wow.
You just don't understand me.
I don't think anyone does. I'm trying, but it's real hard.
I mean, you've got some good steps going.
Alright, so we're leaving Gabriel.
Yeah.
You want to send him a message that we're leaving him, Gidget? Or are we just gonna disappear?
I'll send him a message, sure.
Okay.
Oh, good, I have all my slots. Now I know I could use my 4th level slot if I have to.
Unrelated. Tomorrow's game. Did we take a rest before whatever's happened?
Nope.
I can't
No
remember.
rest.
Got up to a door, so no
Just about
rest.
to kick it in.
Yeah.
I
Let's
do not want to loot the room.
let's fucking die, y'all.
No.
Which would be this emote. For tomorrow.
Wow. That's dark.
That's like got some sinister undertones.
You're enjoying yourself a little too much. To be totally honest.
At this point, he's like super tired of us.
Yeah. All you do is fight and bicker. 40 dragons.
No dragons, just that demi-lich.
Good. Always wanted to fight a demi-lich.
Spooky boys.
Make my dream real.
Is there anything else notable in town?
There, that's a message I'm gonna send. In tabletop.
Oh boy.
Let me post that for the stream.
I still have quite a few spell slots left for tomorrow's game, so I think we're gonna be
That's
fine.
good. Yeah. I shot myself in the collarbone last time, so I think he healed me up almost to full.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even though, I could have patched myself up with the healer's kit, but
It's just not the same.
no, because I
Magical
can
healing
only.
removes most scars.
Yeah, and with my feet, I can only do the really good healing with it once per either short or long rest per whatever creature I use it on. So it's got its limits. Oh.
You got 25 words and you come back with K?
No, that was.
I'm gonna delete that.
That's fine. Alright. Gidget would relay that back to everyone else. Did he give us the swords then?
He gave them to the guard, I think, or requested that you get them from the guard or something to that effect.
So we should try to go see the guards. I'd really like to see the one that got hurt. See if he'll let me heal him. Is that Carl?
Like immediately after the court case, he took off his neck brace and broke out into some breakdancing.
That son of a bitch.
You're back the biggest mug of ale you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Entered in all you can eat contest and
Yeah. He was doing some limbo. Actual limbo.
Let's vaporize Fander too.
All right, let's not. We've done enough damage. Let's just move on.
Have we?
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Do we have a sphere of annihilation anywhere?
Whatever
You
damage
know this guy named Jimmy.
one has done, there's always more to be done. But for now, we should just go to the card.
Yeah. You go to the guards. And they direct you to a place inside of the main court building. It's like sort of an office off from the lobby area. And there's a very small window with thick iron bars and a little cutout underneath it. And sitting behind that in a sort of dimly lit room, flipping through a book, is kind of a chubby guard with a scruffy beard. And he smells vaguely of pizza.
Excuse me.
Without looking up from his book, he goes, "Yeah."
There were some items we're supposed to pick up, that Gabriel Grayscale left to us.
You got swords, big boy?
Yeah. And still without looking up from his book, he reaches over and pulls sort of a long bundle. It's bundled up with, looks like burlap, and he kind of slowly slides it through the slot in the window, still looking at his book the whole time.
What you reading?
It's an autobiography.
Of Hoopst?
Relbrax, the great wizard.
Wow.
Sounds
I
like
heard
that.
it kind of a flop.
Relbrax? No, not a flop. Fantastic wizard.
Oh, I must be thinking of different Brax then.
Yeah, probably. Relbrax.
This is the real juicy one?
No. The
Oh,
real
right.
old one that invented a bunch of cool spells.
Wasn't he married to that banshee?
Nope. Not Relbrax. Tall, wizardy guy with a
Right.
beard.
No?
Nope. Tall, I said. How many tall gnomes do you ever see? Come on.
Yeah, remember Thorbert? He was tiny.
Right. And, oh, yeah. I've seen my share of gnomes.
Oh, right. We're standing right next to one.
Hello, gnome.
Barry's
Fair.
just face palming.
I forgot he was a gnome for a minute. Like, wait. I keep thinking he's a bear.
Oh, he is a bear.
Can someone grab the swords? Because Gidget's really small.
Yeah, I'll throw him on my...
Yeah, Gidget tries to jump up and grab them, but she's still too short.
Would you like to hold the swords, or do you want me to hold them?
Who are you asking?
Gidget.
I hope
I
he's
don't-
not asking me.
I don't like those swords. You can hold on to them.
Alright. I put them in my bag, I guess.
Thank you,
I don't know
sir.
how-
You sure about that?
It's like a... What do you mean?
I don't know. You just seem really unsure of yourself.
No, I'm just gonna put them in my bag. Let's go.
It's like, keep him wrapped up.
Yeah.
I know he knows.
Let's get out of Fander.
One of them should be in my scabbard. Probably C.
Oh.
Which ones were they again? Was it C and
And break.
tear? Oh, break.
Break I kept wrapped up and tied to the side of my pack, and C I kept in my scabbard.
See, it all makes sense.
Oh.
My god. That was good.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Everybody's ready to go?
Yeah,
Yes.
before anyone else commits any crimes.
All right. You find a new cart person. Cart you.
What happened to our old cart?
It's,
Hand it over to someone?
no, you're in it. You just had to find someone else to drive it.
Alright, so we just hired a driver?
Yep.
Are we paying him 70 copper?
Yeah, probably the 70 copper that somebody looted off the last guy.
Yeah, somebody. Who was that?
What do you mean looted? I didn't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to the same place.
This one's not gonna die, okay?
So we came up here to do the same thing that we did to get to Ord, right?
It would be absolutely delicious if you all decided to go to camp.
I'm not. No. I thought we decided we're not going to Ghent.
Yeah, no, you had. I'm just thinking aloud.
Especially going to Ghent without Gabriel.
That was the delicious part. It's just my inner
No.
butt coming out. I'm sorry.
Let's just.
Your inner butt?
Yeah.
You have an outer butt?
Yeah,
do.
That's the one that shows most of the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just adds a little bit of time, and we might be able to find a faster ship.
That's oh man,
I'm
that is
kidding.
That's true. So there might be a faster ship up there.
Oh man.
We'll just go whatever way you guys went before.
Maybe, but Captain Pistachio is up here, and we can convince him to go again.
No, I think we should leave him alone.
That's all the way down in Brep.
Yeah, but he could be looking for what's his name?
That captain, what that you made up?
No, he's a real captain.
Captain Fontaine?
No.
That was a bad captain.
Oh, oh.
The one who originally took you.
Whose
Right.
name eludes me.
I can't find my first notebook. I can only find my second notebook. Oh.
Okay. Well. It's just that was different, I guess.
So anyway, after a couple of day travel, in which I've already rolled for the encounters, and you somehow avoided, you arrive at the little seaside town in the little cave, and it stinks of fish. Only it's way fucking busier than it was last time. Before there was only a couple of piers. Now there's like 12 of them, and they're all of the like ones that weren't already there are super hastily thrown together. And there's just a huge crowd of people, sort of being held back by a line of soldiers who you recognize to be the Slurnian soldiers.
Oh.
And
no.
they seem to be sort of keeping a bit of order, and letting people pass to board the ships, but not like swarm them, which probably would happen if they weren't there. You surmise, because like these people are all trying to leave in a hurry.
So wait, we didn't go to Farside? Fairside?
Can you go? Yeah.
Didn't we leave last time from in between Ghent and Palladium?
The real question is, how do I keep losing this damn picture? No. Wait. Thought you were you not? Oh, you weren't taking the same path that you took before.
Nope.
Were you actually going to Ghent?
No,
Or were you going through Fairside?
Fairside.
We were on our way to Fairside and stopped at Fander when we got arrested. So we're still heading west.
So you're going to a different town.
Yeah.
That's my bad. Somehow that escaped me. Well then, this is a different Stinky Fish town, and most of what I just said is still happening, except for wow, all of these piers look new to you. And it's not quite as fishy. The the buildings are a lot nicer here too. The other Stinky Fish Village, if memory serves, was like those stilt homes. They're built out of basically driftwood. These are like regular houses. Some of them are painted, but most of them aren't. And the ones that aren't look pretty weathered, but otherwise well maintained. And yeah, no, there are. There's a bunch of docks here, and many of them look sort of ramshackle. And there's a bunch of ships assembled here too, and it seems like a lot of them were never intended to carry passengers. Like there's a lot of fishing boats and like very obvious merchant vessels, and they're filling to capacity, just crammed with people. And as one leaves, another one pulls into its slip. Lots of ships kind of out offshore a little ways that you can see.
Is there like a boat captain visible?
Harbor Master.
Yeah.
Not really. There's there's the soldiers. There's a couple of soldiers standing behind the soldiers, kind of talking to each other. But it doesn't seem like there's from where you're at currently, anyway. It doesn't seem like there's any leader to this chaos.
Are the people who are fleeing like of nobility or just common folk?
It seems like it's mostly common folk.
Oh.
And a lot of them look kind of road weary. There's a few sort of wealthier people kind of mingled in the crowd, but they would be like, middle class to the rest of these people being lower class.
Oh.
So just to get this straight, we are headed to Turgeron, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Just so. Okay, good. I guess we'll go up to some of the guards. If you guys.
Yeah. I suppose I should have described where you guys are a little bit more accurately. As you enter town, you're kind of on a hill overlooking the shore. And there's this huge crowd that kind of stretches into this town. Sort of a line of people. Think like every movie where the apocalypse starts and people are trying to run for travel. Big group of people there standing around. And you're currently not in it. You're sort of back a little ways.
So even if we could find a boat, it might not be going anywhere near where we want to go. There's so many people trying to leave.
Yeah, but maybe it is. I mean, it might be a likely place for people to want to go. They're trying to get out, right?
If there's Slurnian soldiers here, then it might seem to reason that they're transporting them to Slurn.
Does it look like they're refugees or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just ask somebody. I go up to the closest peasant-looking guy and just, excuse me, where are you heading and why?
He just looks at you and he goes, I don't know how to hear.
I like him.
Well, why? Has there been fighting?
This place is going to hell.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do I mean by that? Have you been here before?
Well, I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it was in hell, It was relatively in bad shape before. Hasn't there been more stability brought now that Slurn is invaded?
Not yet, there hadn't.
Let's not say invade too loud.
Invade!
You say bomb in an airport?
I mean, it might be seen as, like, negative.
It's a fact.
I mean... Alright.
As you're kind of talking to this guy, everybody roll perception.
All right, new dice.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's see a good roll.
No, but I'm...
Natural 20.
Damn. Good. Not better than my 12.
Let's
New
pick the right
dice
character
are-
sheet. That's a 12.
Well, Val, you notice and pretty quickly put together in your head why there are like a lot of the people in this crowd, I don't want to say a lot, but a good number of people in this crowd aren't facing towards the ships. And they seem to be sort of, what's the word? Soliciting people? That would be the word. Soliciting people. And as that connection is made in your head, a guy walks up to you guys, kind of pushing his way through the crowd, and he goes, "Hey, you guys trying to get out of here too? You guys trying to get out here? You need a ticket? You need a ticket? I got tickets. You need a ticket?
Where you got tickets to?
I got tickets all over the place, man. I got tickets."
We need 3 tickets to Turgeron.
Yeah, I got you 3 tickets to Turgeron.
Why
Yeah.
do we need tickets?
What?
Why do we need tickets? Why can't we just pay whoever ship we're taking?
Man, the ship's got limited accessibility. You get a ticket, you get a guaranteed seat.
On the breeze,
and
you guys
who do
kinda
you-
want to swear you're here. 2 tickets to paradise. And Gabriel's voice.
I
Continue.
And who do you represent? And what guarantees us that we're paying the right guy?
He pulls up the sleeve on his arm, and there's a tattoo of a ship steering wheel, ship helm. I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about with the folks.
The helm.
And he goes, that works. He goes, I'm with the shipping guild, man.
the shipping guild.
Yeah, shipping guild. Well, you think we didn't unionize? Hells yeah, dog. Everybody up in here, member of the shipping guild.
You have a flyer for the shipping guild?
Alright, insight check him.
No? Go for it. Do it. Roll that beautiful d20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. And you know, like, there is a guild for that, kind of tied to the mercantile guild. But yeah, it's real.
Is he credible?
Is that Val's voice now? Can that be Val's voice? Make that Val's voice.
What?
That voice you just did.
It was more like a low, like talking to Barry.
Right. But it was kind of like a lazy. Oh shit! What was that? Old Western actor. Always said Pilgrim. John Wayne. It was like a lazy John Wayne voice.
God. That's great. I just didn't know John Wayne walk like that. Okay.
Is Val's voice
Sure.
gonna be lazy John Wayne from now?
Sure.
I'm so on board.
I'll please you. I'll play the ball. So,
But yeah. Anyway, did you ask that?
I sort of bent down to Barry, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He seems to be. How much are we talking for the tickets?
You needed 3 to Turgeron?
Yeah.
Yeah, leaving right away.
Yeah, of course, that little boy. Let me do a little bit of mental math here. And he starts like doing that thing where like you count your fingers and you hear him mutter like carry the 2. And he smiles big and he goes, that'd be about 600 gold.
That's funny. Thought I just heard you say 600 gold.
Well, that's what I said. 600 gold. You could always ride in the bilge with all these other people that can't afford a ticket.
I don't care how nice of a journey we have. We just need to get there. I'm
Right.
small. I don't take up much room.
No guarantee you're gonna be on the right boat, though, little lady. You might get on a
And-
boat, take you somewhere you don't even know where you're going. You get
And-
there, then you gotta take a boat to where you want to be. Costs you some money there.
You know which boat gets to Turgeron?
If you buy a ticket, that's where you go, baby.
So there is no one particular boat here that goes there.
He kind of like points at the like several dozen ships. He goes, "There's all kinds of boats going all kinds of places."
But what if someone has a different ticket on the same boat?
That doesn't happen. That's what the tickets are for. Boy, you're not paying attention.
So there is a boat for those tickets.
Of course there are. Why would I sell you a ticket you can't get on a boat with?
I read his mind. I'm casting detect thoughts, and I say once again, the which boat again was going to Turgeron?
So you're just doing the like top level thoughts?
Yeah, like says it can be used for interrogations.
Right, but it's are you going like are you using it to where like he knows and you're getting the answer, or are you doing it where it's just the surface thoughts?
Like, yeah, just the surface thoughts where I ask him the question and possibly the answer comes to his mind. Like the top.
Right. So the top comment that comes up is, "What is this guy, a fucking idiot?" And then what he says is, he goes, "The boat that you buy the ticket for." He'll say on the ticket.
Well, what does it say on the Turgeron ticket?
It says the name of the boat. What do I look like? A fucking ledger?
What's the name of the boat?
I don't know.
You don't know.
How much for one ticket?
Do you even have the tickets?
Yeah, I got the tickets.
So how do you have the tickets and you don't know which boat it is?
You take the ticket to. Man, this is not complicated. You go down there, you show them the ticket. You say, this is where I want to go. Somebody tell you where to go.
I don't think you have the tickets. Can you give us proof?
He holds up a bundle of tickets, and then he slaps you in the face, and then he puts the tickets away.
Damn.
Guide and bolt him.
No. You didn't want to do that.
It's a ticket. It's like a token. You give the ticket to the people there. They give you the name of the boat you go to. This ain't brain surgery.
How am I to know that those are that there are any tickets to float around in there?
Do you have a ticket for Ghent?
What? Why would you want to stay in Tangaria? You could just
Who says I want to leave?
Why
Barry?
are you going to get a boat?
Well, how much to go to Ghent?
Barry, stop, please.
No, just how much to go to Ghent?
It's the same price as a boat. It's the ticket price. I don't make the rules, man. I just sell the tickets.
Well, okay.
How about 300 and I'll take my friend away so you don't have to talk to him anymore?
I gotta eat that though.
I mean, look around. I mean, there's plenty of profit to be made.
How about 500?
4.
475.
450. I'll roll charisma for that. Finally, I get the roll. Something in charisma.
Well, he says it so unconvincingly that he needs to roll charisma to see if it works.
I'll roll charisma, maybe?
Question mark?
What did he roll?
No, I'm about to. Like an unprofessional, I didn't have the character sheet immediately up.
Oh my god.
Wow. Look at this friggin' amateur.
You got a
Charisma.
19. Do you have...
God damn. You know,
Did you roll?
5.
but that's 9.
You want me to try rolling?
Wow, a 9.
Give him my big, cute anime eyes.
He rolls his eyes at Val and he goes 475.
I say, do we have this kind of money?
No. I don't
Val?
have much money.
Oh, what do you got for money?
Damn it. I was gonna use this.
You want to see if he wants an orphan bloodstone?
No, don't give that away. It's horrible.
It's worth a lot of money.
It's evil.
It's not.
It's
I mean-
evil.
Evil's a relative term compared to us. I mean,
If you let me try to roll persuasion.
Relative term.
You got some fancy boots on there, creepy warlock guy.
I think Val would probably rather die than give up his boots. I mean, just being honest.
You can barely see them.
Are you guys
No,
wasting my time? You even have the coin to buy these tickets?
We do.
Do you?
Yeah, we do. You said 475, right?
Yeah. Was Gizit gonna do the anime eyes thing?
I was gonna try.
Yeah, go ahead and try. If you're gonna try and haggle, you gotta throw out a number first, though.
How about 425. You really need to get there, sir, please. She looks at him with her big old honey-colored eyes. Her lips starting to tremble.
Yeah, my child is
Smug little mouth.
my children here. I need to get my children to Turgeon.
Well,
I'm
if
just
it's,
a desperate father.
if it's persuasion, it's 19.
He goes, oh, all right. Oh, jeez, 425.
Bless you. And like real quietly to the others, do we have 425?
When you
Well,
say
pay the
bless
man.
you, he does that thing where, like, he goes, oh, and he like does the thing where he like touches the tip of your nose.
Yes, honey. I have 425.
Do you have 425?
Yes. And I gave him the 425. We got a lot of gold from Captain Fontaine.
Oh.
You did get 600 gold each.
Yeah, each.
But you did spend a bunch of it on magical items.
Yeah. Oh, I actually
Yeah.
have some gold. Alright. I seen I had like 100. I have like 300. Alright. Do you want Digit to pitch in a little bit?
And you haggled him down for 3 tickets, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Not
everybody's but Val's.
Not just 1 ticket to Ghent.
No. 3
Okay.
tickets to
What?
Turgeon.
Turgeon, yeah.
Not going against. No.
Well, he
It's a
says
silly place.
you just show up and you tell them where you want to go and they'll put you on a boat, so it's cheaper going to...
He takes out 3 tickets and he writes down on the Turgeon, and then he initials them, or at least you assume he initials them because you don't know his name. And then he hands them to you as he takes the gold.
You
Oh, thank you, sir. Let us know if you ever want to talk to our friend here again.
He rolls his eyes.
I smile.
He walks away.
Curtsy with your little kilt.
Wait. I give him 1 more piece of gold. Because now I have a balance of 420.
Oh my gosh. You could have just thrown the gold. Alright.
At his face.
You like flick it at him with your thumb.
I set it on my staff and Eldritch Blast it to him.
No.
Don't use magic in a big crowd, please.
No.
I can say roll that attack.
Yeah, just throw it at his face.
Okay. He slaps you again and he picks it up off
Bastard.
the ground.
No, I moved away. He can't slap me. No, it takes these backsies.
I think Val
you-
likes getting slapped.
I know.
Seems like it. He doesn't even put up a fight.
Slap me again. Yeah, I kind of walk away in a crouch position.
I don't. Okay.
Damn. He wants his ass slapped.
Oh, I see.
Nope, I didn't mean that, but we can leave.
Let's
I-
leave.
I think what he meant was way worse than that. Moving on.
Oh,
Moving on.
no. Wait, no.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on. We get-
What are you guys? What are you doing? Where are you going?
We're going to the boat. That says on the ticket.
Okay. For like the 50th time, the ticket does not have a boat name on it. It
But-
has the place and it has the initials of the person who gave you the ticket.
We're just going to a boat.
I don't know where you're going. You gotta tell me.
Let's go to where he told us to take our ticket so they can point us in the right direction of the boat.
Yeah, he kind of just vaguely pointed at the line of guards.
Oh, well, I guess vaguely walk that direction.
Yeah. You get up to the guards, and there's the way the line is formed. It's kind of like a wavy line of guards, and at each of the peaks of the wave, pointing towards the shoreline and thus the docks, there's sort of a funnel of people forming kind of a lumpy line, and the guards are uh, sort of on the edges of the line. They're kind of shouting into the crowd, tickets, 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 and then you see like people in the crowd sort of waving them over their head and kind of pushing their way through. Sometimes getting kind of swatted at, and like people are trying to steal the tickets away.
Oh my god.
And the guards are kind of letting people filter through that have tickets. It seems like. A couple of these bumps over, though, you do see guards letting people through that don't have tickets. But they seem to be relying on the people that are standing behind the line to kind of tell them how many. So there's like the two guys talking to each other that you saw earlier. They will point to one of the like entryways, I guess, the guard things, and they will hold up a number of fingers. And once they've done that, that number of people are let through, and then they sort of direct them to one of the empty ships. It seems like the people that don't have tickets are getting thrown on. Well, I mean, it's almost certainly they're getting thrown on any ship that pulls in that's empty. But it seems like the ships they're being directed to specifically are kind of the shabbier, like poorly outfit fishing boats and things. Whereas the people with tickets are going to the nicer, like, merchant ships.
Well, can I pick up both of them so that they can
We could
first of
just
all raise their hands?
Dodge and
above the
duck
crowd?
between people's legs. I mean,
That's true, I guess.
Maybe get in a couple of kneecap punches.
walk through someone's legs with my bow strapped to my back and just.
Don't want you guys to get.
I could like ninja run all the way around people with my little boots.
Naruto run with your arms behind your back.
On top of people's heads.
Got my stealthy boots.
Do some Jackie Chan running.
But we already have tickets.
Yeah, we did. You're worried about us getting lost. Get it. We'll hold your hand.
Like, I don't want. Well, I want you guys to be able to like raise your tickets above the crowd so that they can see.
Oh.
Well, we could just get there and show them our tickets without having someone try to snatch them away either.
Yeah.
That's true too.
You just have to take away all my fun, huh?
Just have Harry turn into a bear and push
because
the crowd that way.
Let's not cause like any.
A stampede where
Sure.
hundreds of people get trampled. That's a great idea.
There's
Yeah.
soldiers everywhere. There's people everywhere. Let's
If
not do anything.
Suddenly,
crazy.
a bear comes out of the crowd.
Well,
He
Val
was a
can
bear
cast
the whole
polymorph on an unsuspecting citizen
Oh my god! Let's go.
and cause a distraction.
That is almost good enough for me to consider it maybe.
So anyway, you get up to the guards, and it's like it points to the peak of this sort of cresty wavy thing, sort of like a zigzaggy wavy line, is 3 guards, 2 either side, 1 in the middle, and the middle guard kind of gives you the like he's staring you down, and I assume you flash your tickets, yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he kind of steps slightly out of the way so that you can squeeze past him. And you do so. You squeeze past him. And on the other side, you sort of watch the people in front of you go through, and they kind of wander up to one of the sets of these like 2 guards that are kind of standing there spaced evenly, and they hand them their ticket, and the guards kind of look at it for a minute, and then it looks like maybe they're writing on it, and they're handing it back to the people, and then the people seem to just sort of walk off with a sense of purpose.
Are we next in line then?
There's not really a line.
Oh.
It's just sort of like people filing to to these guards.
Well, let's push through.
Yeah. Politely.
What are
Politely.
you pushing through?
The crowd.
You're not in the crowd anymore.
We make
turn
our
around
way-
and go back through the crowd.
People.
We make our way to the guards who seem to know where the boats are, and present our
There's
tickets.
a way I could better visualize this for you, Liam.
But no.
We could use dice and tables. We got tables.
It's like, so, top-down view. Here's your line of guards. Okay, kind of a wavy zigzag. This side over here is just a shoulder-to-shoulder crowd of people. Think War Z zombies trying to raid the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Different color. At the peak of each of these points, there's 3 guards.
Mm-hmm.
You made your way here
Okay.
without holding your tickets high, because for fear of getting snatched. Totally.
Right.
And you're now here.
Okay.
See where the red dot is?
Right. Yeah.
You're there. Now behind those 3 guards, there are sets of 2 guards, kind of evenly spaced. So
Okay.
there's very few people with tickets because they're wicked expensive,
Right.
and they're walking up to these guards to talk.
Right.
Then
You
that's
you
what
are now
we'll do.
one of those people.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay.
Is that a better visualization of what's happened?
It is. Thank you.
So along the wavy line, other than the 3 guards, are there more guards stationed, like along the wavy
yeah.
lines?
There's a couple sort of wandering along the docks, but not. Oh yeah.
So that's like solid
line.
guards.
Yeah, like shoulder to shoulder line of guards.
Riot shields out and
Yeah,
beating back people with clubs or something.
yeah. They're kind of just sort of holding them back with their arms at this point. But yeah, there are a lot of people here and they're grumpy. They want to go on the boats.
Let's make our way to a pair of guards and let's go.
Oh,
Excuse
one
us.
moment.
Oh,
Under 12 Red Street. Fresh over the gnome of the heaven. Under 12 inches?
I'm taller than 12 inches, so.
I would hope. That's a stubby little boy.
I'm at under 12 years old. Like,
I know. I was just joshing you.
Is it Kids Eat Free Tuesday?
Maybe aboard the vessel you get on.
yeah. It's easier for me to get free food when I help cook and stuff. Can't really get a free ride on a ship usually. Oh,
Hi, Grandma.
oh.
Going.
Okay. Well, I mean, be a lot more peaceful.
Now that both Liam and I aren't playing.
Nobody said that but you.
You gotta be this high to, or you gotta be below this height to play D&D tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the 2 guards that seem to be directing people and just be like, excuse us, sir, our,
he cuts you off and he goes, "Ticket."
I hand him my ticket.
He looks at it and he goes, "Mm-hmm," and he sort of scribbles something on the back of it, and he says, "So you're looking for the White Mermaid. It ain't at the dock yet, but it's gonna be at Dock 3. Just go wait at Dock 3. When they get there, they will announce themselves. Hand them the ticket."
What a pretty name for a ship.
It seems like maybe he didn't hear you.
Haram. I'll show him my ticket too.
Yeah, he does the exact same thing and gives you the exact same spiel.
I take Grandpa Val's hand and pull out his ticket too.
Yeah. Same thing, but this time he says it louder.
Yeah, thanks. He's a little bit hard of hearing and senile. Is there a place we can change his diaper?
Barry.
Seems like he didn't hear you.
Don't bother these people.
It's rude because he's not here.
He's here.
And he's literally not
No.
here.
He's not here. Oh.
And there's Speak of the devil.
Welcome back.
It's
Welcome
fine. He
back.
doesn't go back and watch the old streams.
My
Yeah.
my grandma called because she had sent me something on Facebook, which is this video of this beautiful man pole dancing on American Idol or something or whatever. It was like, you have to see this man. He's the most beautiful man I've ever seen. And I'm like, Grandma, I'm playing a game right now.
Is that your cool grandma that's into all the stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. I have to tell her I said hi.
Oh, I'll text her.
Yeah, we showed our tickets to the
Amazing.
the
Awesome.
soldier guy.
Again, sorry.
So we know what ship we're looking for. The White Mermaid in
Yeah, it's at Dock 4. I'm joking.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll meet you there later, man.
No, it's Dock 3 and it's not there yet.
For a hot minute there, I was like, wait, did I say Dock 4?
No.
No.
I wrote it down. I'm like, wait a minute.
Damn. Omega's just full of it tonight.
Just makes me scared for tomorrow even more.
Yeah, he's way too excited.
Oh no, we're gonna die.
I blame Munchkin last night. But
Uh-oh.
You've
Gone.
unleashed his violent streak, everyone. Good
Too
job.
sad.
I say there's a reason people won't play Monopoly with me.
Wow.
I have the Minecraft Monopoly saved on tabletop. We'll have to play it sometime.
Yeah.
Did you
Definitely.
not just hear him warn us about his Monopoly?
I mean, that's fine. It's just Monopoly.
Wow, that is just the understatement of the year, isn't it? It's
I mean-
just Monopoly.
6 days worth of gameplay just to be devastated.
Wow. That's you play some hardcore Monopoly if you could last for 6 days.
Devastated.
Damn. I would be devastated. 6 days of my life wasted on Monopoly.
It's been a long time.
Wow. That's wow. Omega don't pull no shit. But anyway, yeah. So do you? I assume you guys go to Dock 3.
Yeah, we'll go hang around Dock 3. We don't want to miss our boat.
Yeah. There's a few other people standing around, and one of them, let's see if I can scroll up. There you go. Is in the blue dress.
Then Brax also wears a dress.
I'm
Right,
alright
it's a
with it.
kilt, not a dress.
Damn.
No,
long kilt.
he's in a set of like blue and
Excuse me. Why is
gray
Greg dominating?
robes with like a sword, and he's sort of distinguished looking, I guess.
He's a man of
Got a little bit of chest hair poking out.
that collarbone.
Got some huge ass feet.
You know what they say.
You know what? Yeah, you know what that means.
Trips a lot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Clumsy.
I'm just enjoying this introduction.
And he's just leaning there, picking his teeth with a toothpick. Looking
I
all
can live with
cool and
that.
shit.
Flipping a quarter.
Yeah, he's
Leather
flipping a quarter with
jacket.
one hand. He's picking his teeth with the other.
And smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
With his
Load
mage
it.
hand.
he's got a lit
Damn.
cigarette, stuck between his, like up by his ear. That's how cool he is.
Yeah, basically.
Are you a ship hand?
Excuse me?
Are you a ship hand?
I mean,
That is not the voice I expected for that character.
Now,
Dude,
he's a,
I wasn't planning on doing a voice for him.
You might as well.
I mean, well, now you put me on the spot, so I'm not going to be able to do one.
Yeah, do your daddy voice. Come on.
My daddy voice?
I know you got it in you somewhere.
Can I hear like a thick Scottish?
You
Deep.
cannot. I mean, the best thing about all of the NPCs in this game is they all have Scottish accents.
Oh,
Wow. That was a damn good pun.
That's the second time I've heard it, and I hate it.
Oh, wait, you told this joke before?
To me, yeah.
I thought it up, and she's like, "You have to say that during D&D."
it was good.
Boy.
It was
You have
premeditated,
inspiration?
but well delivered.
well, not on this
Facepalm.
character, but
Well, that's true. You have a point of inspiration.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck yeah.
That
Wow.
was a damn good pun.
Well, Rio doesn't have a Scottish accent, but I can make him, like, Canadian. That'd be pretty good, eh, bud?
What's up?
How is your like Hispanic accent? Spanish.
Well, after living in California for 7 years, I decided to not try that because that's just racist anywhere you attempt to do that there.
Just
That's
bad enough to be
true.
racist.
I
And a
mean,
Canadian
they're not
accent
necessarily-
isn't?
Yeah, but they're Canadian. Who really cares, you know?
That's true. Who cares about Canadians?
Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Would
It's
have
not
booed it.
really-
Anyways,
Uh,
it's not racist if they're Canadian.
They're Canadian. I mean, it's mostly just white.
I could see him having like a wizened old surfer dude voice.
Oh man, yeah, look
I
at his
could
shaggy
feel my
hair.
inner Declan.
There you go.
Uh,
Release the Declan.
I think that I can just stick with what I've got going on now. And if you guys want to believe that he has whatever voice you want, that can be in your imagination.
A little Declan Puncho mix, maybe.
What a cop out.
I'm sorry that I don't live up to your guys' expectations. But I came here to play D&D, not be a voice actor.
disappointment.
Wow. You need to step your game up.
All right,
Yeah.
then. Well, to answer your question, sir,
Mhm.
I usually have a special job on ships. I'm a storm sorcerer, so I can control the wind and whatnot. And so I usually have a special job when I work on a ship.
Wow, really?
Nope, I made all that shit up.
Okay. talk to my
name's
kid
Carl,
like
and
that.
I'm a pathological liar.
Uh, can you direct our winds towards Turgeron?
Depends on what the captain of the ship wants me to do.
Well, we
If they ask me to
have
do anything.
tickets here.
To the mermaid one. It's
Oh,
coming up.
yeah, he wasn't here for that, so he doesn't know what you're supposed to be doing on the top. You're just waiting, Liam.
Yeah, we're just
The-
waiting for.
Yeah, the ship hasn't arrived yet that you're waiting for. You know which one you're looking for. You just have to
Oh,
wait for it
okay.
to get there. Yeah. Sorry, you missed out on that, and that nobody explained it to you.
Thought I did, but maybe I missed that part.
I mean, you might have.
I
I
probably
think he only
did.
listens to like 40% of what we say.
I feel
So
like
That's
no
I
one
didn't
listens.
hear anybody say that we were just waiting. But all right, fine.
I don't know if you did or not. I just. Yeah.
So,
So
where are you
that's-
guys headed?
Turgeron?
There's your sign.
Yeah, that whole conversation we just got done having. So
Well,
does that make you like a deck boy or something?
A deck boy. What here, we can put Scott on the spot here. What would my official title be on the ships that I work on, Scott?
Storm sorcerer, I guess.
That sounds amazing.
Bag of hot air.
Wind.
the airman.
Windmaster.
I'm known by many titles.
The blowy boy.
Sometimes.
Poof. Sail be happy.
Too many beans.
I don't have a set title because
Sail
my
daddy.
specific line of work is not one that has many people that do it. But
Going with sail
I-
daddy. Final answer.
some people refer to me as a sail daddy.
Would you like to set my sales, daddy?
I just wink at him.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Out of the pan.
I'm so happy.
So
that-
what are you guys going up to Turgeron for?
business.
To assassinate the king.
Which king?
Oh, my child is so
There is no king.
excitable.
What kind of business are you guys
We're just
up
going to
to?
meet a friend.
Yeah, we're
No.
gonna go meet a friend that we haven't seen in a while.
That's pretty cool.
What are you doing?
I going up to shit. What's the name of that place? I'm going up to Burv. That's where I'm going. So first stretch of the journey is up to Turgeron myself.
Huh. That's
Yeah, I'm going up
good
to
to know.
meet up with my uncle, get some important paperwork.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, important. Is he
Yeah.
is he known around there?
My uncle?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. The paperwork is important, not my uncle.
Ah.
40%.
So what's your name there, stranger?
My name is Rio. It's a pleasure to meet you. And your name would be
I put my hand up to him and I say, Valdrin, but most people just call me Val.
well, that is a very beautiful name you have there.
Make
He
a
blushes.
charisma roll.
Who?
Not you.
Okay.
I was just about to ask, does Val end every sentence that he says with a wink?
I rolled a natural 20. So I'm-
Yeah. He holds out his hand and he says Valdrin, but everyone calls me Val. and it's just the most suave thing you've ever heard in your life.
I take his hand and I'm gonna bend down and kiss it.
Oh, stop you. Not in front of my children.
I'm like blushing from secondhand. Like,
Uh,
Yeah, it's the most suave thing you guys have ever heard Val say too.
it's almost like it's a different person.
I must say,
Yeah.
Valdrin, those boots are fantastic.
Oh, stop you! And I sort of skip up into the air.
Mm.
With all the suaveness from Val, I'm gonna shake my head and start looking around for, like, you know,
tracks. Just gonna go hunting.
oh gosh, you know, like, is there a demon or like a succubus, you know, like flying over his head, you know, pulling strings?
You have a mighty fine robe there, sir.
Thank you. It was a gift from my father.
Oh, I'm sure he looked well in it as well. Just so.
I don't think he ever wore it.
Oh, okay.
Bought
It's
it
not a
for
hand-me-down.
my birthday a number of years ago.
Well, it looks good. My charisma's now at 5.
Wait, what?
I didn't roll. I'm kidding. But
Okay.
So, what are you guys meeting up with your friend in Turgeron for?
Well, he's not exactly in Turgeron.
yeah, he's a little bit more north.
Oh,
In can't. My thing doesn't reach that
Where?
high.
Oh, we got a map over here on the table.
Yep, Balfar.
No.
No, we were going to Burv.
you're going to Burp? What a coincidence!
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was afraid
What?
to say, just in case, but
We might meet him there. He might be someplace completely different by the time that we get there. We've been set back a couple times.
I see.
Had a foolish party member attack a guard in
A guard? What was he thinking? What an idiot.
yeah,
he might have been hopped up on
Hmm.
spice.
it's not hopped up on spice.
Spice. Gods below. I can't believe that. I've never heard of someone attacking a guard just because they were on spice.
I mean,
What's that?
then you've never met Gabriel before.
Very true, I suppose.
Have you traveled a lot?
Have I traveled a lot?
Yeah. I mean, you seem like you
yes.
travel a lot for work.
I've lived on ships pretty much my entire life. I'm currently not working on the one I normally do because of some unfortunate family business, but yes, I'm used to traveling.
Have you ever
So-
run into a grayscale before?
Yeah, where are you
I-
from?
Well, I don't know if I would have. Maybe Raphael and Ghent, but I doubt it.
So you know of them?
Well, I was that was me, DB, talking to Scott.
This is why
Oh.
character voices are important.
Yeah, so I'm like, shit. I don't know if Gidget knows his name. She said it actually. Never mind.
Should I roll like a history check or something, or?
Yeah, go ahead, and then roll a
Because-
d6.
So that's a 6 on the history check. And a 1 on the d6.
So no.
No, never heard of any grayscales. I don't.
Hmm.
Is that some kind of sandwich or?
It's very
Uh,
delicious.
No, it's a family
Oh,
name.
I see. I see.
They seem to always be in a little bit of trouble, though. From what I've
I
heard.
try to avoid trouble where I can. Sometimes it's inevitable, but
Yeah, it sure is.
I'll say,
Um,
stick
I'm
with us.
Gidget,
We
by the
never get
way.
into trouble.
we manage it. I'm
Uh,
Rio.
Val, did you ask a question too?
I did. I asked where you were from.
Well, have you guys? I'm from Siren Chester.
Oh?
I don't know if you guys have heard about what happened there recently,
Wait, what is Siren Chester? Is it
but
My
Or
lip
where is
starts trembling, but I'm trying to hold it in.
Siren Chester was a city in
Oh.
Darkness.
You'll have
It was destroyed recently, and it's because of that I'm having to go get some paperwork from my uncle to basically prove that I am who I am, so that I can attempt to get what inheritance might be left from my family.
Oh.
You-
Are they dead then?
What was that?
Hmm?
I didn't hear what you said.
I guess they were in Siren Chester at the time.
Yes, they were.
I start sniffling.
So what yes, our Gidget here is emotional about anything. Literally anything.
Damn.
I
I
can't
did
rem-
mention
Oh.
that I had family there.
yeah, you'll have to forgive his smaller friend. She had family there also. Horrible tragedy.
Indeed.
I hope they catch the person or persons responsible.
So do I. Believe me.
I burst into tears at this point.
Oh, I lean down to comfort her. There, Gidget. It's going to be alright. You might get money.
I'm gonna offer her a handkerchief that has the emblem of Siren Chester on it.
Oh, here. Something to blow your nose. So, it was destroyed?
Yeah. From what I hear, everyone's pretty perplexed. It's just gone. The whole city.
There anyone to witness what had happened when it happened?
There's a lot of rumors going around, but I mean, nothing that I would really consider concrete.
Well, I would be fascinated to hear what you've heard.
Yeah, just maybe a rumor or two.
I mean, nothing much really. Just that the city is a crater, essentially, and there were a few ships back and forth around the time that it happened, but other than that, nobody really has any leads, at least from what I've heard.
I can't believe, Scully, you're not gonna believe this. Well, that is perplexing. I sure hope that someone can find out what happens or what happened.
Yeah, me too. It would it'd give me a lot of closure.
I can imagine. I didn't even know that Siren Chester was a town that existed. But
Now you know.
Like, we're all just here now, waiting for the White Mermaid to take us away.
I see.
It was Gabriel.
We heard about one of those fucking grayscales, right? He was hanging around down there.
I mean, he's got a criminal record.
Murder my actual character.
I mean,
Oh no, he's got your DNA now, Gidget.
Val is right there.
Damn.
Damn.
Val's hugging Gidget, trying to console her.
You're better off letting her cry, because if she can talk, I don't know what she'll say.
I mean, she probably knows it's like really fake, but
Yeah, Val is pretty fake.
he's a fake bitch. They're there. I pat her twice on the head.
I'm just gonna kind of lean up against a wall or a pole or something around and just kind of kick at the ground uncomfortably while this little person cries.
So get a load of this weather. I wonder why so many people are getting out of Tangaria so quickly. It's not like it's that bad here.
I mean,
How long have you been in Tangaria?
me?
Yeah.
I mean, I never really usually go too far inland. I tend to stay up here in this little area between Tingaria, Slurn, and Ord. But have seen a lot of the military coming across the channel lately.
Oh. Ever had any run-ins with the Black Rose?
Have I ever had run-ins with the Black Rose, Mr. DM?
You've definitely heard of them. I don't think conspiracy about it like the party does, but you've definitely heard about them.
Okay.
I mean, you being a magic user, wouldn't you be a little concerned traveling in a region that doesn't hold
Well,
magic users in the highest esteem?
I mean, if they want to come and try to get to me on my ship surrounded by my crewmates, then I welcome them to try. But I usually don't hang around in the country long enough to catch attention of anyone anyway. If the longest I usually stay in any one place is a few days while I switch ships or a ship is under repair or whatever it is. So no, I haven't really been too worried. It's always good to be cautious though, especially with the stories that I've heard about him.
Yeah. Good, so you have no one on your tail.
Not that I know of.
You ever dabble with spice?
Very don't.
That's not for me. Sorry.
I'm just trying to get a better idea of your character. You can never be too careful. I mean, we ran into a ghost a couple days ago, so I mean,
He's
That
on some
sounds
spikes.
like a story.
Oh, it is. It is why we have a friend in jail.
Yeah, that's why I tend to avoid the stuff.
Yeah, spice leads to ghosts, which leads to jail.
I prefer to experience the world the way it is.
Say, do you have any spare mortal eyes? Like a loose eyeball?
Pardon me?
I'm gonna stomp on Val's toe.
Phil, stop.
Ow! Unless
As
you're gonna...
if on cue, a ship pulls in, and the bow art thingy, whose name escapes me. Prow? Is it the prow? Prow.
Yeah.
Has a it's a carved mermaid that's completely painted white.
I wonder
Hey.
if this is the white mermaid or if it's a blue mermaid.
Are you colorblind, Barry?
Oh my god.
I only see in shades of gray.
Oh.
There's only 50 of them.
God.
Hence eyebrow wiggling.
Just that's a groan getter there.
That's a negative inspiration point right there.
Yeah, that wasn't a good pun.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was alright.
You would.
Ah, the white mermaid.
Yeah, and so the little plank gangway, that's what it's called, is lowered down, and the probably the shortest person you've ever seen, including present company, sort of saunters down this gangway wearing a ginormously tall captain's hat. So, and to clarify, this person is incredibly short, but they're like normal width. So like it's like someone just shrank a person, but they only did it in one axis.
Is he shorter than the guy that sold us the moon crystals? Because that guy
No,
was like pixie
fair
sized.
point. Fair point. Yeah. No, but this person is like normal proportion, just like incredibly short.
Just like
Pancaked.
Like yeah, he's like 2.5 feet tall, and he's like he looks freakishly wide, but he's normal width. Like he's human width, shoulder wise, and like the distance between his legs and stuff. But his legs are only like, like a foot long. And he's wearing like a really regal blue like naval soldier kind of suit, like a military suit, and he just has this crazy tall hat. The hat's probably like 4 feet tall, and it looks like sort of a Napoleonic hat kind of deal, where it's like a big I don't know, it looks like Napoleon's hat from that picture everyone sees, but it's like real fucking tall.
right.
Let me look it up. Yeah. There we go. It looks like. Jesus Christ, it's hard to get just the picture. Google changed Google Images, and I don't like it.
Fuck you, Google. Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode brought to you by Beppis. Beppis.
Peppa Boy.
We should start doing ad reads for like made up companies.
DMC.
And maybe see if that will get other people to maybe want to be sponsoring us. Like,
Wow.
oh, it's good enough that these other people are running their ads, so we might as well ask them about it, you know?
Well, if we do ads, you have to do voices.
Yep.
God
It's
damn it.
true.
Yep.
Gotta be-
I could do a voice if I, like, had time to prepare.
You had plenty of time. You
I didn't know that you guys would want me to do a voice.
It's implied.
Well, think about it real quick.
It's too late
Every-
now.
Everybody should always have a character voice and then their own voice. Because that way I can tell when you're just talking to each other and when you're talking in character.
So I should just
I'm
stick with
sorry.
the goblin voice all the time.
My name's Rio.
No, not that one.
I immediately killed Rio.
It's a pleasure to meet y'all.
Murder. Straight up murder.
We're gonna have a nice time on my boat.
Nope. No, it's just creepy.
Yeah, nobody wants pervert.
No.
I take his
Y'all
eyeball.
want a popsicle?
I hate my
Got a
life.
popsicle down in the cellar.
That's the session, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
We're gonna have such a nice time.
Ahoy there! Are you
So-
the captain of this
I could do a
mighty
pirate
vessel?
voice.
So this is
Yeah.
basically the guy that you see, and that's about how that's how he's proportioned. And you know what? That's even more or less what his face looks like. Just picture this person, but with an even taller hat. It kind of does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's not the exact mental image of the person I had in my head, but that will work.
Yeah, that works. Close enough.
The hat's right, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
Low there. Low there. Are you the captain of this mighty vessel?
So he gives you just a steely glare, and he goes, "Really? Just met you, and you're already making short joke.
What?
Wow.
No.
Low there.
What?
Really?
Oh.
No, I said, that's that to
Incredible.
everybody.
Just get on the boat." And he kind of steps to the side and
What?
puts his thumb over his shoulder.
I do have a question.
What?
Is this boat named the White Mermaid because there's a white mermaid on it, or is there a white mermaid on it because of the boat's name?
The second one.
Okay. Thanks. I was just curious.
Yup.
I walk on the boat. I'm not gonna, say anything else.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
I
Really?
Get on the boat too.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised.
Yeah, Barry is standing at the bottom of the ramp. Just what? What did Val just gave up? Okay.
Val's
take
not
it.
getting the last word? What?
Val's not gonna argue someone to death.
I'm not. When? Wait.
Val, I prepared silence. Just get on the ship.
Liam, you're getting dangerously close to sounding like me. I suggest you just back off now and let him have it.
I'm chill.
Yeah, my eyes are like really bloodshot.
Until we're underway. I'm gonna refrain.
Mm-hmm.
Till there's no escape. Is that kind of where you're going?
Until the only place they can throw him is overboard.
Well, if no one's gonna ask me to work, I'm gonna pick up my pack and follow everybody else on the ship.
I'll go up and thanks for taking us, Captain. Just curious, how fast is this ship? It looks like a fast ship.
it does all right. And he kind of does that thing where like he rubs his nails on his coat, and he looks at him, and when he looks at him, he kind of like wiggles him a little bit, like.
Oh god.
Gar.
Probably not as fast as the boat formerly known as the Hydra.
What?
I made up that. That was the name I made up for the boat that we were on.
Oh, okay.
I'll just go make my way on deck.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. But are they gonna like direct us where to go?
The ship hands are all like doing ship duties. But the first mate is there, kind of on the boat, and he sort of ushers you below deck. But beyond that, no, nobody's like you have to go do this or anything like that.
Yeah, they're not putting us to work for the gold that we paid, right?
Well,
We are
let's not get ahead of
passengers.
ourselves.
I'm gonna ask if it would be alright if I can hang out on the deck of the boat.
The first mate kind of shrugs and he goes, "Don't get in the way."
Trust me, I know my way around boats.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll take your word for it. And he returns to like ushering people.
Alright.
Are there like bunks? Below deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first deck that you kind of come onto is sort of a cargo-y deck, but it's also the chow deck. The galley is down here, and there's a couple of tables, and the tables have sort of a lip around the top to keep things from sliding off while at sea. And the chairs that are around the tables are set in little grooves for probably the same reason. There's a half orc manning the galley, and he is chopping up very coarsely a very large octopus.
I'll go up to the half orc and ask him if he wants help, because I have a magic pan that will make cooking a lot better.
Is that how you pitch it to him?
Oh. No, one sec.
I hide Horace.
Hey, your cooking sucks. Let me
No.
help.
Here, let me show you
I-
how a real chef
I
does it.
say I could help speed things up for him, give him a hand.
He like looks down at you because he's real tall. Like his head is almost brushing the ceiling, and it's a ship like deck, so it's not really high ceilings anyway. But you know they're pretty high, and he looks down at you and he kind of shrugs, and he grunts, and then he points at some aprons that are hanging on hooks. And none of them are quite halfling size, but there's a couple that are like, you know, you can work with.
Okay. Is he bald?
All except for a ponytail. Like the whole rest of his head is shaved, but there's just a thick ponytail, braided ponytail.
Is his
Okay.
name Bob Jr.?
No, I was. He don't have blue glowing eyebrows, does he?
Don't know what that's reference.
Forced.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He does have sort of a Fu Manchu mustache, though.
Yeah. Alright,
Definitely.
he could be. Yeah, I'll
It,
put on an apron.
It looks really cool with the tusk, like it's sort of contrasting them in a very nice way. It's a very smart set of facial hair. And I mean smart as in like fashionable, not smart as in intelligent. He's a half
Right. Sensible facial
Wow.
hair.
There we go. Yeah, you throw on an apron. What is who else? Anybody else do anything?
After I've shown, I guess, my bunk or wherever, go back up on deck and kind of like people watch and try to get a sense of the people coming on the ship, maybe.
Yeah,
Like,
you do that whole like Aragorn thingy where you're just sort of sitting there watching people as they board. Roll a perception check.
natural 20.
Yeah, it seems like most of the people boarding are like merchants. It seems like everyone who's boarding is very well dressed. You don't see anybody bringing any like goods with them though. And in fact, the largest sort of luggage analog is basically a backpack.
I guess with these merchants, like, are they? They seem loaded down with coin, or are they just like dropping everything and leaving?
You could ask them. The coin thing, you'd have to roll another perception check.
Yeah, I'll ask and I'll keep my tiny ears open for the telltale sign of people loaded down with a lot of coin.
So go ahead and phrase that question.
Yes. Excuse me, sir. You look like you're a merchant. But you don't seem to have any goods with you. Are you just leaving everything and trying to start over somewhere else?
Yeah, so the merchant that you sort of draw aside is wearing like a set of like really nice purple robes. And they're trimmed in yellow and they have like gold buttons. He's wearing a real fancy hat. And he's just carrying like a it almost looks like a doctor's bag. And at first he looks a little confused, and then he looks down at you, and then the confusion goes away. And he says, "Oh, no, I'm just heading to my second home. I'll wait it out there. Turgeron's beautiful this time of year anyway, so
I see.
no big deal. I'll miss out on some coin, but it's just not worth it. You know, I don't want to risk my life here."
When you say losing coin, are you talking about merchandise that you have that you had on hand, or just the business opportunities in general?
A little of both, I suppose. I locked up my card, but you know, thieves find a way, as they say. I should be a minstrel. The business opportunity, though, is a definite. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to make money selling things if I'm just not doing that. But you know, I could always maybe open up a little shop in Turgeron. My house there is fairly large. Converting a couple of rooms over wouldn't be too stressful.
May I ask what you sold?
Oh, Mostly textiles, linens, and some of the sort of finer fabric.
I'm gonna point to his outfit and go, stuff like this. Is this some of your own product?
Oh, never dip your pen in company ink. No, no, this is a fantastic tailor. In no, actually, uh, and he kind of looks off into the distance a bit, sort of like he just realized something, and then in a much more dour tone, he says, "I actually bought this in Siren."
Oh,
Oh, Siren Chester. Are they still selling it there?
oh damn it.
You're below deck.
I know.
Just poke your head through the wood.
Say Siren
There's a
Chester?
splintering noise. Oh, Siren Chester?
A portal opens up in the floor. Oh, I hear you're talking about Siren Chester.
Never heard of the place. No.
What's it like there?
Just a disembodied voice shouting through the ground.
Horace is there whispering my words through your ears. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's such a shame what happened there.
Real travesty. That always used to be a great place to sell things. They boy they bought a lot of fabric. You know, there was a real nice church there with a bunch of nuns. I used to donate some of my cloth to them, and they would they'd knit little booties for the orphans.
Do you know who
Kind hearts in that town.
Do you know who the deity was at that church? Was it a church of Kamadu?
I think it was Pan.
Well, now that there's no orphans to knit the little booties for, then there's no need for any of it.
So glad Val's blood.
I mean,
The theme of our campaign. Yeah. Are you actually crying?
No, I'm eating cookies.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Taking it pretty soft. All right.
Everyone grieves in their own way.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're
Cookies
grief
are
here. I'm
valid.
sorry.
I guess thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah. He sort of continues downstairs, but he looks a lot more kind of bummed out than he did.
Avoid the tall elf with the gray hair and covered in slime. He'll just make you more depressed.
He gives you a quizzical look from the top stair, but kind of shrugs and continues down.
I meet him on the stairs as I'm coming up.
He gives you sort of a shady look and clutches his bag tight as he shuffles past you.
Okay. Well. Huh. Must have been in a bad mood today. I guess I'll come up on the top deck and see what's going on with the funky fresh peeps. Yeah, it's just
Does the boat look like it's nearing capacity or anything? Or are there signs that we might be leaving soon?
It doesn't. No, it's a pretty big ship.
Oh.
And there's maybe 13 people, not including you guys, on board. They aren't crew. You know, the crew's there too. there's a few more sort of filtering in. It seems like maybe there's other ships on this dock as well, so it's it's not a given that they're coming to the White Mermaid, but it's probable. I guess you kind of surmise. It doesn't seem like they're like ready to go underway, but it does seem like they're preparing for it, as though they don't plan to be here for too long.
I guess I'll wave Val over as he comes up on deck. Are you behaving, old man?
How old are you?
Old enough to know that you're older. Or you look older.
Yeah,
How old do gnomes get?
pretty old.
Almost 500 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm 200.
yeah, you're older than me.
Not by gnome standards.
Yeah, not
Well.
in human years. Jeez.
I mean, the conversion
Nobody's-
rate kills you. I mean,
Nobody's human here. Well, I mean, not the two of us, that is.
You're half human.
I mean, yeah,
That's
Yeah,
half
the
more
lesser
than
half.
Barry.
that's true.
You talking about
also makes your
Val
life
is,
half as long.
Val is human downstairs? Is that what you're saying, DB?
No comment.
I'm behaving just as well as you are, other old man.
Aren't I, quote unquote, your child?
I did that for theatrical purposes.
Comedian fit.
Rio's gonna walk up. What was that about old men?
We're
Oh,
just
jeez.
a couple old men.
Mm.
We sit
So,
around
some of
talk.
us look our age more so than others.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
It's just a trifecta of walking farts.
Yeah, we like sitting across the old like rocking chairs and smoke pipes.
Trifecta of walking farts and enlarged prostates.
Hey now.
Everybody,
Rio isn't that
everybody-
old.
everybody trickling pee.
The scent of cigarette smoke wafting off our beards is so hot.
I was really tempted to have Rio smoke a cigar, but I decided against it, unfortunately.
It would have been great.
Rio walks up smoking a cigar.
Ooh,
Enter scene.
retcon. We're not doing much, just checking out the scene.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice day out, huh, guys?
I mean, I don't know. It's not
Just make-
raining.
Let's make a conversation,
I don't
We're all
think.
going to the same place,
Be careful, conversation with this one will drift.
What do you mean drift?
Well, you'll find out.
The weather means nothing. I only pay attention to the alignment of the stars.
And
What
we've
about
started.
when it's cloudy.
I can see the stars through the clouds.
That's impressive.
His the lenses in his eyes were just replaced with North Sunstone.
Beautiful.
That's what happened when I went blind. For a hot second.
It's also why he can't see anything, and his perception's bad.
And I'm actually just blind. I've been
Does he have
blind.
cataracts?
He does now.
I think
It's
that's
canon.
So, Valdrin,
But I can see.
has anyone ever told you what an impressive staff you have?
Oh wow,
Oh.
this took a turn right away.
Barry's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace and try to make his way out
I
of this conversation.
Well,
You could help Gidget cook with the half orc.
considering I just don't show my stats to everyone.
Oh boy.
Yes, I have gotten many compliments on it.
It seems to serve a similar function as my sword.
Oh, what a nice sword you have. May I
Thank
see
you.
its quality?
I mean,
I'm so
this
sorry, Stink.
with it being so overcast outside, I feel like the lighting doesn't really do us judgment. You know,
Oh,
we could go back to my cabin, light a few candles, and I can show you in that light.
36.
yeah. Candles out here won't do much good.
Oh.
Below deck seems like the perfect place.
Just
I
go
can't
overboard.
wait to get below deck.
You know, under the covers of these clouds.
I'm gonna give Val a wink and then head below deck.
A meteor comes down and everyone dies.
Oh,
This is what I.
Woohoo, boys!
Frogs weren't enough. You had to move into D&D, huh?
Yep,
What?
the frogs. The gay frogs.
oh, the frogs are gay. Yeah.
The chemicals turning the freaking frogs gay.
Well, we already made the moon gay this week, so
Yeah. The moon was gay. She's a big lesbian.
You know the really scary thing about that quote with the frogs is that he's technically not incorrect. It was turning it wasn't turning them gay. It was I think it was turning them into hermaphrodites, and thus
Yeah.
they weren't reproducing, and they were all it was killing them off.
Yeah, it was like a legitimate issue. It's just it was prevented in such a way that it became
Yeah.
a meme.
Listen,
Yeah.
that man.
Everything that comes out of his mouth, like 90% of it is bullshit. And then every now and then, he says something that's based on something, but he says it in such a crazy way that you can't separate it from the crazy.
Dude.
Yeah. That was one of those things.
You fucking can't trust Alex Jones on anything. Just don't listen to him.
Anyways, does the ship get attacked while Val and I are fucking?
What?
Wait, did I misread some signals?
Doing what?
This is a Christian D&D group?
Yeah. What? What the? No, I'm gonna. Heck. What the heck?
Wow.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
I may have misread some signals.
Excuse my potty mouth, but I don't think fricking was a part of the question.
I didn't say anything about frickin'. I said fucking, boy.
Cut. Cut.
Scott's just he doesn't want to deal with this anymore.
I just don't even know where to go with that.
They can do whatever they want. Do I learn the half orc's name?
Yes. It's Fondrin. But he goes by Fawny.
Well, that's just adorable.
Oh my god, my new friend. And we're not fucking, so don't worry, Scott.
That's reassuring. Yeah. So, boy. Is anybody else doing anything else?
That's a loaded question.
I don't know, is there a way to mentally wash your brain out with soap.
I sure wish.
Let me see what calm emotions does. Be able
No,
to help
that would
you.
make it worse.
Oh damn! All right.
Ooh.
If I have time after like cooking and preparing veggies and stuff, I'd go above the deck and just hang out, look at the ocean or the water. I'm not sure if it's an ocean.
Yeah, it is. Well, a sea, I guess. Well, no, it'd be an ocean. Yeah. Um. Okay. Yeah. Not long after they went below deck,
Nothing's happening.
the ship set off. Um. The first mate gives everyone sort of a cabin on the ship. Um. The cabins are sort of, well, they're not. They're crude. They're very crude. The deck that would normally hold lots of cargo has been very hastily converted into cabins, and so inside of each is like they're almost like cubicles in a way. You know, like they're pretty small. They're probably roughly jail cell sized. There's a hammock kind of hanging between two sides in the corner. They've got a very janky table in them and an equally janky chair. It seems like the chairs are maybe like sort of like a low cost chair that someone might have in their kitchen. And like they're all different in each of the rooms. But yeah, other than that, that's basically it. There's a candle holder and a candle burning, and that's the room. It's a hammock and a table and a chair. And all the rooms are the same in that regard. And the cabins have real thin wooden doors, and each of the doors has a number, and you're all assigned an individual cabin.
Oh, I thought it would be like some sort of mass like bunk hammock thing, but that's fun. That's good.
Yeah. No. It would have been if you would have not had a ticket. You also wouldn't have known where you were going, so.
Right.
Okay, nice. So it's like an inn on the water.
Yeah, like a really shitty inn on the water.
That's fine.
Bless you.
Yeah.
I think someone sneezed.
Nope.
No? Oh. Then I'm just hearing stuff.
I made a noise that could be akin to a sneeze. Yep. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
But it was at the shitty hotel.
Bless you, Lee.
Oh man. Don't. Thank you.
You're welcome. What?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
In my room or yours? That's a great
Mine.
question. Alright.
My own assigned.
When Val leaves, I just lay back in my hammock, light up a cigar,
I wasn't.
pull out a
in
glass
your
of bourbon.
cabin. Val was never in the cabin.
Wow.
He only ever went to his own, where nothing happened except he got in bed or hammock and fell asleep.
Not exactly.
Okay.
It smells like tobacco and sex in my cabin. I'm just gonna
God
put
damn
that
it.
there.
For no other reason than it probably smelled like that beforehand, unless he's had sex with somebody else in a small amount of time.
Uh-huh.
Because no sexing between him and Val happened.
Yep. So is anybody else above deck?
I will stay above deck until I get tired, and then I will retreat to my cabin for the night, because I could use a little bit of rest. Oh, actually, I want to send Ulfgar a message before I go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, you also see a really nice sunset.
Oh,
Did we tell Ulfgar yet that Gabriel's in jail?
I'm about to.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, Barry would probably be on deck too, having spent the last journey in the bilge.
Yeah. He sure was
So,
too, wasn't he?
if I see Barry, I'll tell him all about cooking with the Fani.
Yeah, you share a nice little escape watching the sunset.
Oh.
I know when Val and that other guy starting to get a little weird.
Starting to.
I mean, that's just Val. He's always weird, isn't he?
Barry's just gonna shrug.
Wow. Just wow.
I'd say knock before entering. If you're gonna go talk to Val.
Always.
Alright.
Is it winks?
I don't. It's just Val. He's. Damn, I can't say anything. Session's just gonna be giggling for the rest of it, so Scott, you're welcome to join in if you want.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck, that's the wrong one sec.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on Gidget to send that message, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I posted the wrong thing. So I send Ulfgar. We're on a ship headed for Tergeron. Gabriel's in jail in Fandor for 6 weeks. Still meeting in Berv?
How much progress has Ulfgar made?
More than them. Let's see. Where were you when last we left off? Had you made it to Gromness yet?
I think I was just outside Promise.
Yeah. You're about halfway through the desert to Burb.
I would have tried to meet up with a caravan going that way
Yeah.
if I could.
Yeah.
Safety in numbers.
Definitely. Yeah. You're the hex after the crossroads. On the road. Yeah. Right about there.
Why is Rio's description ate too many bean?
Because he's gassy, you know, wind,
Jolt.
all that.
God damn.
That's
I did that a while ago.
Too many beans.
Damn.
So I'm like 9-10 days out, it looks like. Oh. I guess Wolfgar's response would be, "What? What did he do now?" Oh. Yes, meat and Burv.
What do you do now?
His whole message, disappointment.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You go to hell for a little time, and just everything goes to hell.
Yep.
Felony question mark.
Wouldn't it be like
Misdemeanor.
a federal offense?
No. Misdemeanor, probably.
Well, he like attacked a guard with deadly force.
Yeah, but the guards.
Deadly force is a bit of a stretch.
It wasn't a Tengarian guard. It was a Fander guard.
It was just the local cop.
Yeah.
I thought it was more of the intent to sell for drugs that got him in trouble. And
I wasn't
Scuffle.
intending to sell. It was personal use.
so all those times that you go, "Hey, want some spice?"
I
That's
was just
nothing.
sharing.
Sharing.
I think now's a good time to take a bathroom break.
No, guys. No, Your Honor, listen, my drug dealer was just sharing with me.
I'll be back.
Yeah, let's take a little break.
Okay.
Oh,
I might send another message actually before bed to him then.
What?
When I get back from the bathroom.
Are we back?
I am.
I am.
Welcome back.
That sounded me.
It's Guinness. Little nitro ball going.
Yeah. It said that sounded yummy.
So now Infinity War is out.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hit that up and then buy the new God of War game, and I'll be all caught up.
I was watching some. I was watching a little bit of gameplay of the first. I don't know, probably like half hour of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Holy bananas, dude!
Right?
Whew, it looks good.
Like, otherwise, I'd be like, God of War negligible. But I don't know.
Some of the puzzles are kind of hilarious, but other than that, yeah.
I mean,
There's like
all
a
this.
sequence where he wrecks a mountain and then he can't like jump up 10 feet to grab a. It's just.
Oh, what? Who? What?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just
Thanks.
super stoked about the super anime fights with the other god, dude.
What?
The God of War new game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there will be no anime fighting in this D&D session.
Aww.
No,
Sorry
anyway,
to disappoint you, but that's a rule.
so rude.
This is an anime-free zone. Unless we're talking Studio Ghibli, and we're not.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear my
So,
crack?
we got attacked by a Kraken, right?
That's below us now. Can we get a right proper Cthulhu? Mecha Cthulhu?
It's actually just Godzilla.
6
Okay,
giant sea serpents come spiraling from the depths of the ocean.
Nope. Let's see. No, your first night of travel is actually pretty peaceful.
Good. That's my other message, by the way.
It's a decently strong wind blowing, and yeah.
Is it just Rio, like, puffing out his cheeks?
I'm standing in the middle of the deck, just orchestrating the wind. I'd
He's
assumed that on
He's standing at the bow with the Titanic pose, and that's what draws the wind in.
basically, yeah. I kind of assumed that this ship was big enough that one storm sorcerer is not really going to make much of a difference in efficiency. So I didn't bother asking if they needed my help.
Okay.
All right.
Out of curiosity, does the sound of a facepalm translate through message?
I feel like I can get a sense of it. I
I think the facepalm could be heard from their current position. That's how loud it was. Just even the people that aren't hearing the message sent back get a sense of the just
Just this wave of thunder that rolls across the water.
yeah.
Ulfgar's disappointment.
Yeah. They can hear the disappointment in the message without even hearing the message.
Even Gabriel senses something.
Yeah. It's like a disturbance in the force.
He let
Oh,
Dwarf Daddy down.
I'd be much more fearful of Ulfgar's disappointment than my own mother's.
As you should be.
Yeah, I guess the other response, well, at least he didn't try to jump out a window. Oh wait, I didn't see that, did I? Or did I? No, he did that before I got sucked out.
That would have been good though.
Yeah, so at least he didn't run away from the fight, I guess.
She sends another one.
I'm not gonna send it out.
I intercept the message with my mind waves, and I'm like, totally dude.
And then, looking forward to it, safe travels.
Safe travels so far.
Yeah. In my mind, message is always, like, old telegrams, you know. He did what? You know, stop. You know. Why would he do that? Stop. Is everyone okay? Stop.
Yeah.
Sorry. Message is done. Carry.
Yep. Back to your description, Scott.
You guys wake up. It's morning time. The wind is maintained. Everybody seems in good spirits. The merchants seem happy to be leaving Tingaria. Except for that one in the purple robes, he still seems a little down.
Oh.
I'd have Gidget go, like, bring him something tasty to eat.
Everybody has fried sardines and eggs for breakfast. Scrambled eggs.
Well, that's half on the sardines.
And in a big old glass of milk. Who
Yeah.
here is familiar with naval history in regards to milk? Milk's very important. Anybody? Nobody?
I mean, Wigston is like off of a lake, not.
Oh no
like...
no. I mean in our world.
Oh. No,
Anybody?
no idea.
Milk, ancient shipping. Anybody? Milk real important.
Goats,
There's-
not
yeah,
cows.
There's one person that I was really expecting for that one, and it would have been goats. As far as you guys in the world are concerned, ain't nobody ever seen a goat before. The milk is from a cow. They have mini cows. It's like a normal cow, but it's real small.
Like a halfling cow.
Pretty much, yeah. It's super cute, and they seem to be totally silent.
Wow. I love how much you've denied DB. The little tiny mini cows that don't make noise. It's cute.
Yeah, it looks like a calf, almost like it's youthful, but it's just, I mean, it's a full size. It's like a cow.
The pygmy
It's
cow.
just tiny. Yeah,
Oh
it's like
my
it's
God.
like a dwarf cow.
Where are they
Ah.
kept?
Sort of off of the galley is a room that's a little bit more open air than the other ones. And there's like 3 of them in there, and they graze on some like hay and shit that gets thrown in there.
And my guess is
Yeah.
for having eggs, we also probably have chickens on board.
No, they just pick those up at the dock
Oh,
somewhere
Cow
when they
eggs.
make port.
Cow eggs.
Yeah,
These are all-purpose animals.
yeah. These are the breakfast superstar. They also cry bacon. Crazy thing.
What makes a cow cry?
Tell
Utterly
about-
bad jokes.
Tell it about
Chopping
Siren
onions.
Chester.
Yeah.
And I smuggle one off the ship.
They're
No, I won't.
not. Yeah, I was gonna say they're not quite that small. You could probably ride one. Because they're kind of cheap sized. Well, a little smaller. I guess goat sized. But they're
Huh.
Just a quick question. How long is the ship?
probably about 80 feet. It's a good sized boat.
Pass without a trace wouldn't help us necessarily.
For
I
what?
don't know what your goal is.
Well, just to keep the boat slightly hidden.
The whole boat?
It says anyone within 30 feet.
Anyone, not the ship.
It's just a ship. I mean,
Yeah, it's one ship.
it's
It's not a person.
Would
Yeah,
you let Sycamore do it, Omega?
if it was a 30-foot boat.
Really? You let him pass without a trace a
I
whole
remember
ship?
that.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that being said, there's probably not a 30-foot boat. And you guys won't get to water for a while.
I mean, you'd have to attempt to, like, stealth still, right?
Yep.
You can't.
Everybody on the boat would have to make a stealth roll.
How
People are
does a
working.
ship even do its stealth? You're just stealthing the people, not the boat itself?
Yes.
I
Ghost
see.
ship.
So
So
yeah.
just a ghost ship.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Wow. I mean, I
That's
suppose
just-
if you really wanted to, you could assemble everyone and do it, but that's kind of weird.
Well, they'd still have to stay within 30 feet.
And they'd have to all be like making stealth rolls.
Let's just set up a whole bunch of Leoman's tiny huts just around the whole boat.
Yeah. So, day 2 of boating, shipping, travel.
So much shipping.
Oh.
Too much shipping.
Well, unfortunately, you have more time to ship because it too is pretty peaceful. Even the weather is, it's pretty alright. It's yeah, kind of breezy. It's a little warm. The merchants are all up on the top deck, eating avocado toast, and
Can I get in on some of that?
sure.
Do they know that
It'll
they
take your
Awesome.
entire life savings, but
Yeah.
yeah, you can get on some avocado toast.
we're not? Alright. It's
He's just gonna pretend to be the butler and start serving it and just disappear with the tray.
Serve
No,
him
I'm
in
not just
beneath
saying
them.
Bird Butler.
You mean like Bob Butler? Bob B. Butler?
to go find Rio, actually.
Okay.
Do I find her?
I'm probably hanging out on above deck.
Okay.
I don't like being in my room too much.
When I find you, I hold up the handkerchief and it's been like washed the best I could.
I still prestidigitate it before I take it back.
Thank you for letting me borrow that.
It's no problem. I understand completely.
Were you really close with your family there?
Somewhat. Wait, oh, excuse me. With my mom, yes, I was, but my
Oh,
dad and I had a
Did
strained
you
relationship.
cry?
Wow. What a heartless question.
And you heard about your family's tragic, agonizing demise. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not even there.
yeah, for the best. Oh, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yours too. It's been kind of surreal the past week or so.
What would you do if you found whoever was responsible for that?
I honestly am not really sure. I don't think that that it's my place to really find vengeance. And I don't even know the circumstances under which whatever happened. So I'm just gonna try not to dwell on it.
Yeah, sorry for bringing it up.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the kitchen and see if Fanny needs help.
See, excuse me?
You know, Fanny is a half orc in the kitchens.
I see. Well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna stay up here. It's a nice wind.
And I start to scurry away, trying to not to cry.
I don't like sand.
Wow.
Currently, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals on the cows.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to do a ritual. You know, I'm gonna
And then Ulfgar shows up and shoots the cow before he can finish the ritual.
I'm gonna draw an udder on my head, on my forehead with charcoal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the charcoal and I'm gonna put a little bit of horse slime on its forehead.
On the cow's forehead?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, how did you get so small?
What's this crap on my forehead?
That's how it's part of the ritual.
Get it off. It stinks.
I clean it off
Why would you put stuff on my forehead?
because it's part of the ritual. I just wanted to speak with you because I was curious about something.
What?
Are you happy here?
I mean, yeah. It's not, perfect, but we get fed pretty good, and yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah. So, would you be opposed to adoption?
I don't think. What does that even mean?
I mean, like, you know, if we got you off of a big rocking ship that moves around so much and like you're not outside, I just feel like you might be happier somewhere that has fresh air and
I got fresh air. Those windows
well,
never close.
okay. Well, not from inside.
What? I don't understand.
Also,
Oh, my comment.
yeah. How do you cry bacon?
I was kidding. They don't actually cry bacon.
Oh, do they lay eggs?
No.
Oh,
It's just milk. They're just cows.
how did why? Okay, damn it! Great. Well, now
I'm
there's
sorry. I thought the humor in my voice was more clear.
great.
Not to Liam. He takes everything
I'm
seriously.
sorry.
Now there's no magical properties about these just dumbass small cows.
Yeah, I was real curious why you're talking to.
I was looking to make a pretty penny off of magical cows.
If there was a cow that cried bacon, somebody would have fucking patented that shit.
Yeah. Hey. No, but like
Rex would totally figure that out.
studied it, figured out what kind of. All right. So then I'm just gonna sit down, and for the rest of the spell, I'm gonna have a nice little conversation with this cow, make small talk.
Okay.
How's your life been on the boat? Has it just been the same old milking?
I'm a cow. So, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they kill you guys for meat, or do they just milk you?
Don't think we. What's meat?
Oh, precious babies. Precious, innocent, pure babies.
Throw this tiny cow into an existential crisis.
Oh my god, they're gonna eat me! Oh!
Oh no.
Because
Should
of
be,
damn.
should be noted that they're small. There's not a lot of meat on them. I mean, it would be a decent meal for like the ship, but that's like one meal. That's not worthwhile.
Okay. So that's all you're doing here. I mean, and you're not discontent with that?
I'm a cow.
Well, yeah.
Moo, bitch.
I don't have higher aspirations. I'm a cow. Also, what are aspirations?
Say, say, what's a cow?
Yeah.
Just speaking. Oh no. I mean, okay.
Moo.
You wanna play a game?
What's a game?
Patty cake. I'll teach you.
What is the cake? What's the patty? What's teach?
Well, just
What are those?
follow my movements.
What's a movement?
Okay. I shake my hand and I say movement.
I'm gonna go watch Gidget
Movement?
cook for a little while.
Yeah. Movement.
It repeats that, and the cow behind it also moves.
Gosh, Dad, I'm gonna go hang myself.
Yeah. Movement. And I shake both my hands a lot. Movement.
You could be a motivational speaker.
So,
This is quite a tangent we've taken.
here, sit like me. And I sit down in a cross-legged sort of formation.
Utterly unbearable.
Oh my god.
Cows are too easy, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Even
would
Gidget
say-
didn't try to talk to the animals there, and she could with the ring.
Gidget probably realized that they're just cows
Yeah.
Okay,
right
but
away.
I have
Also, I like how you ask the cows how they're so small. Like they would know.
why are you small?
We were cursed by a witch.
Yeah, and
We're actually people.
Elba.
Soil and green is people.
Oh, no.
It's in this world. It's milk or be milked. I then try my damnedest to attempt to teach the cow patty cake.
Yeah, you, boy, go ahead and just roll for it.
Okay, is that like animal handling?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I have in animal handling.
I bet it's real high.
Well, it's just nothing.
Okay.
So let's see. 14.
Yeah. No, you don't get very far because not only do cows not have hands, their hooves aren't really made to bend that way, like at all. Part of the reason why they have trouble with stairs.
Can I teach the cows to move their paws?
You could break their front legs and kind of flop them into that direction if you wanted. But no, I don't. It's a failure of anatomy, not a failure of knowledge.
Okay.
There's no cow yoga that's gonna bring those paws into bear.
Do you cows?
I'm going to take that comment and actually go say it to the captain.
Do you cows have know where to find any spare eyeballs?
Wow.
What's an eyeball?
I point to my eye and its eye, and I say eyeball.
You have two.
I do, but I need both of these.
Why?
So I can see depth perception.
What's that?
So you see that all the way over there, pointing to something in the distance. You can.
The captain comes down and he kicks you out of the cow room.
I was having a conversation.
Yeah.
Are you still speaking cow?
Well, it's more like
Yeah, you say I was having a conversation, but all it comes out is moo 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 moo.
it's more like concepts. No. And I catch myself and I say in common this time, I was having a conversation.
Excuse
Not
me?
with the cows, you weren't. Please leave them alone. You're making them nervous.
Why won't
Filling
you
their
let
heads
me...
with ideas.
Corrupting the youth.
Gonna get sour cream for the next 2 days.
I like sour
We
cream.
need these cows in peak condition, physically and mentally. They
I
provide
do.
us with nutritious milk.
And
Well, watch out for that one, pointing to the one I spoke to, because it might have an existential crisis.
He just shakes his head and says, "Go to your bunk. It's bedtime."
It's just speaking. Like, I can just speak to an animal, like, as I walk away.
He just shakes his head and locks the cow room, and he kind of flicks the key to the lock to fully.
Now that I've left the residual horror slime on the cow, we'll see what happens.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It grows a third eye.
Just gets a vagina eye right in the middle of its forehead.
God damn it.
Yay!
See, there was more going on than just putting slime on something.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Oh, it does like the thing. If y'all have ever seen like the John Carpenter, the thing, it turns into a beast and eats the other cows.
The were cow.
Yeah, well, it, I mean with like appendages and mouths and tentacles.
Leave the cows alone. They're cute.
Yeah, stop messing with the goddamn cows.
I was just talking to him. God,
Jesus.
I was just speaking. Ugh.
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody wakes up. It's morning time. None of that craziness went on. Oh my god, how do you guys keep getting so lucky?
No hydras this shit.
It's another beautiful day on the ocean. No, too
Yet
close.
another day to speak to the cows.
I'm gonna go find Val. Have you seen the tiny little cows on this ship?
I have seen the tiny little cows, and I spoke to them.
You spoke to them.
Yes, I've
One of
spoken.
the,
Find out why they're so small.
I asked.
God
See,
damn it.
but they couldn't. They didn't know.
One of the deckhands overhears this, and he goes, "Oh, you're the one. Yeah, the cows that are up on the top deck.
They are.
Yeah." And
Why?
he follows you up there, and he goes, "Oh, they're right over here by the side," and he pushes you off the boat.
Oh
no.
Wait, seriously?
I cast water walk.
Yeah,
No.
I dive up and I cast Featherfall.
I'm kidding.
I in the air. I was turning into a giant shark. So
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
good. Now
right.
you're in the water and you're a shark. Congrats.
Now you're a shark falling 60 feet a second towards the water.
okay, I swim away.
Into the
Well,
sunset with the tiny cows.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm
There's
speaking
morning
to
time.
Rio, and we're at this point in the conversation when the guy doesn't do that because I'm rude.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you said he didn't, so
Wait, what?
the man,
Which man?
The one who pushes Val overboard.
the ship
Oh,
hand.
yeah. Yeah, what about him?
It would be curious to see them on the top deck. Curious about the fresh air.
Yeah, they're not on the top deck.
Damn it!
Everything that just happened there was me making that up to push you off the deck.
Didn't make an impression on them.
So Val,
So
how did you speak to a cow? Do you know how to speak cow?
I know how to speak to animals.
How do you do that?
I set up an involved ritual, and then I can just speak to animals. It's magic.
So you're magic.
I am magic. If you can tell by my glowing purple staff.
Well, I tried to see your purple glowing staff yesterday, but you seemed a little bit shy.
Yes. I had just met you.
Well, now you've known me for a few days.
That's true. I am magical.
Do you want to show me some of that magic?
Yeah, I do. Well, you see, sir, you're not the only one with a little bit of storm up his sleeve as I make thunder roll in the sky.
It's impressive.
Thank you. I never really got to see what you could do.
Yeah?
Yeah. You did say storm sorcerer. Yes.
Anything I can do, I probably will get in trouble for doing on the ship.
Oh. Yeah, I refrained from casting anything too powerful.
I'll cast Shatter above our heads and a little bit like off deck. So it's like centered way up in the air, so it's not going to hit anything. It's just really loud.
Flashbacks and trauma.
Yeah,
on
the
the floor.
noise.
Having an anxiety attack.
Me too.
PTSD flashback, and he hunger of Hadars himself.
Yeah, I don't have Hadar anymore.
Oh.
I don't know.
Everyone else can die. Keep Gidget alive.
Yeah.
Let her suffer longer, you know. All my friends are dead.
Uh,
I killed everyone.
I just, as a reflex, turn into a giant gorilla and start smashing everything.
Come on.
No, but I see. I used to know someone who used Shatter. Not proficient. No, not efficiently either. A lot.
Prodigiously?
Yeah.
Litigiously?
Well, I mean, it is a useful spell.
It seemed to be. But you know, I'm sure he couldn't do with himself what you can do.
Well, if you'd like a more detailed demonstration of my talents, I'd be happy to discuss them further in private.
Is there any barrels nearby?
Barrels?
Yeah, like barrels.
Well, I know they are. Yeah. Probably a few on deck. Yeah. I mean, most of them will have rainwater in them, but maybe
None
you'll
of
find
them
an empty one.
on their like side or anything.
No.
But
Space is a premium, even on
Are you gonna
larger
Captain
than-
Morgan?
yes, that's exactly what I was gonna do. And
you don't
finger
need a
gun,
barrel. You could just lift your leg.
I lift my leg into the air and I finger gun an Eldritch Blast into the sky. And I say, I love it.
Wow.
Barry's going to walk up on deck and then immediately turn around and go below deck. I'm not with them.
Rio is gonna evaluate his life decisions up to this point. And then I'm gonna head below deck, slightly weary of the fact that I know that someone's following me now.
What?
And I'm slightly upset at the fact that it was me who invited him.
What? I mean, Horace.
But I don't
would
voice
appreciate
these
it.
concerns because reasons.
Has Rio not been a little bit disgusted by Horace in my general presence all the time?
I mean,
Didn't know you were a warlock. That's what it comes down
he's
to.
been around a lot of lonely sailors.
Ugh.
And
Wow.
this is not the first vagina slug he has encountered.
Wow.
Wow.
It's not a vagina slug. Damn it.
Kind of a vagina slug.
It's not.
A little
There's
bit.
no vaginas on this slug.
I mean,
There's no
Now, with that
vaginas
attitude, there's not.
in this slug because that's an organ.
there could be.
No.
Do we know Horace's gender?
Horace reproduces asexually. He doesn't have a gender. He's a slug. He doesn't have the concept of gender.
I think slugs have genders.
they have sexes.
There you go.
But
Those are two different things.
Anyway,
But yeah,
Horus is.
not
let's go fuck until the Kraken attacks.
You gotta buy me dinner.
Done.
Good. We'll be eating dinner when the Kraken attacks.
It'll be nice.
As always.
Huh?
But
Sorry, Scott. I had nothing to do with this.
It's okay. Boy. Well, let's just see. Please. Bad habit. Okay, well, I mean, God. Yeah, so perfect place to end. You all uneventfully arrive in Tehran, which could potentially be our most boring session yet. I apologize.
I had fun.
we had some amazing fun.
I had fun.
Okay.
I got to seduce Val as a new character.
It's
It
not
was very
they don't.
Is that you
They
say
don't.
that like it's something very difficult to do.
I don't know.
I just
on
Val out in the church and he was like, alright.
Slut shaming Val.
I mean, there's no shame in it, but he is a slut.
I think Edeline has PTSD, not from like war.
The whole church.
Oh no.
She wakes up in a cold sweat, which is something to do. Yeah, real difficult for a dragonborn to do.
Yeah, especially one with a frost. She's silver. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
That poor church.
I was looking through the various spells that I could do to show off my magic, and I see Storm Sphere, Lightning Bolt, Shatter, Gust of Wind, Witch Bolt. I'm like, none of these are anything I want to cast on a boat.
Yeah, well,
Well, I mean, if there was like a pirate ship attacking us, then it would be perfect. But not a boat that I'm just trying to travel on.
So wait,
Yeah.
can you generate wind at all? Or is that kind of a misnomer?
Are you just a
See
big
here.
fat fibber?
Yeah, I actually have no abilities. Let's see. I can subtly control the weather around me. If it is raining, I can use an action to cause the rain to stop falling in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on me. I can end this effect as a bonus action. If it's windy, I can use a bonus action each round to choose the direction that blows, or that the wind blows in a 100-foot radius sphere centered on you. The wind blows in that direction until the end of your next turn. This feature doesn't alter the speed of the wind. So I can make the wind blow the direction that I want it to, but I can't change the speed of it.
Alright.
Huh.
I have magic that can generate wind, though. So I could generate high speed winds and then control them with my more subtle abilities.
I was gonna
But
say
I
that
do
one,
have some magic.
the one that you
which-
can just change directions is probably fairly useful on a boat, so you're never going into the wind.
That's one of the reasons why I usually don't have issues getting hired onto ships, is because I can be like, if you let me work on your ship, I'll just literally make it so that the wind is always in your favor. Oh, and I can keep key areas or people dry in the rain, and I also just have a proclivity for storm magic, and I'm a fairly powerful sorcerer. So if we get attacked, there's a lot to offer there. But this ship was like, we don't need you. So I'm like, fine.
are you justifying the space you take up?
I mean, usually captains are, a little bit more excited to have the storm sorcerer come aboard their ship. This one was just kind of like, "Hey, get out of here. I don't want you. I'm a short and cranky man."
Wow, that's an incredible reproduction of his accent.
Napoleon. Of the Bonaparte variety.
Yeah. He was like totally average height too.
He was 5'9".
Yeah.
Was actually slightly even tall.
He was 5'9"?
Napoleon.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't short.
Do you mean to tell me I'm shorter than Napoleon Bonaparte?
Napoleon's taller than I am. Or was taller than I am now, because he's dead.
So then, yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you feel tall now,
Him
Liam?
being short thing is mostly just like a few historical inaccuracies and a lot of propaganda.
I mean, yeah, that's history.
Got at least 6 feet on him, so.
If there's no more questions for me, I think I'm gonna go to bed then.
Yeah, I got
That
that.
experience.
Okay. No.
What's your question?
Why is the animal so dumb?
Because they're
They're-
fucking cows.
Yeah, they're cows.
Why
They're
would they
very
be
simple.
smart? They're cows. Cows aren't smart.
Mm.
But they're so cute.
You realize that the thing specifically even states in the spell description that the animals you talk to are probably gonna be dumb, right?
Cute little dumb babies. I mean, the cows, I don't know.
Like you can get very basic things out, but you're supposed to ask like real simple questions like, did you see anyone go through here? Did you see this person go through there? Did the person you see, was he wearing red? Stuff like that.
Why are you
Not why are you small? Thing that has no semblance of self. Why are you so small?
What is
Yeah,
the
what's
meaning
the
of
deal?
life?
What is your problem?
Hey, colorblind thing, what's your favorite color? Oh, you don't have a concept of what color is? That would represent a deeper thought than food?
like
That's,
food?
that's why animals are dumb, Liam.
Should have talked to Gidget first. She could. What is
Gidget-
Val's intelligence?
Gidget probably would have had a better answer than the cow did.
10.
Yeah,
10?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's like average.
Yeah, it's average, but
I
mean, it's Val.
Wisdom.
gotta like subtract from like all of his stats usually. Get
Wow.
a better mental picture of what he's like.
I'm very charismatic and use it in the best ways at the best times.
Every time.
Every
You-
single time.
You just have to remind me when you talk and say stuff that you want to use your charisma and thus require a roll.
But I did. I said I'm going to use charisma.
Yeah, no, you did. You did a good job. I just, in general, you gotta remind me because I forget.
Okay.
I forget how charismatic you are when you say silly stuff.
Yeah, I could say
Yeah.
something completely dumb and roll a natural 20.
Yeah, people will be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, the dice roll negates the words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, you just pretend you said something good.
I think I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, have a good night. I think we're playing tomorrow, unless I don't think I'm being taken away. So
Okay, that's good.
Oh, good. We get to maybe die tomorrow.
Hey.
you will, yeah, you will definitely have fun tomorrow. A lot of dice
Well,
rolling.
that's good. Okay.
I guarantee a lot of dice rolling.
Tomorrow will be a lot more action-packed than today, is what you're saying.
I mean,
Well, I mean, the bar is set really low if we go by that. But
Wow.
no, I liked today. Today was good.
Ouch.
I mean,
The
whenever
daggers.
there's a new character, it seems we always need extra time. You know,
Yeah.
Suddenly,
just say, "Okay, hello, person we just met. Let's do the thing."
How come the first thing the new person always does is try to seduce Val? That's what I want to know.
Because
They're always DB characters.
yeah, I mean, I didn't try to seduce Val.
that's true.
Yet.
DB
There's
just
still
really wants
time.
to seduce Liam.
If-
Yeah.
That's true. DB just flirts with me all the time.
I don't know, I have to work real hard for my characters to like seduce his. It's not fair.
If Gidget, you know,
Well, Gidget's not that kind of person.
You're not a grayscale, in other words.
uh,
Gidget's not a slut.
yeah. Also,
And with
Wow.
that, I think I'm gonna end. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Shit, I didn't know we were still streaming.
We're always still streaming.